Hi everyone, welcome to this video. So when Heavyocity asked me to check out their new sample library, I couldn't say no because I know that Heavyocity always produces no-brainer content, meaning it's always useful, it's always high quality stuff, so I couldn't say no. The thing was, I didn't even know what it was. So when I read the title, Aspire, Modern Mallets, I was, to be honest, a little bit like, oh, Mallets, you know, I mean, it's not like a sample library like strings or percussions or something. And don't get me wrong, it's a nice and beautiful sounding instrument. But if you covered with one or two mallet libraries already, then you think you've seen it all. But when I opened the GUI and I've seen what's going on again here, I instantly knew, Heavyocity, they did it again. Okay, before we head into the library, just wanted to let you know that I have a little freebie bundle for you guys, just in case if you haven't downloaded it already, I would be happy if you check it out. It's a bundle of hopefully helpful and inspiring stuff that will accompany you on your creative journey as a music producer or composer. And just in case if you have any questions, you can always get back to me. But now let's check out Aspire. So as you can already hear, very beautiful sound and also that kind of special sauce that Heavyocity puts into this. And let's check a few other sounds here. So let's try this angelic vibes here. So I always love stuff that moves and evolves. And what I find also important to mention here is that when you work in the industry, no matter which one, general audio industry, producers always ask you, or very often ask you, to provide organic sound, organic sounding instruments. And it's always that big questions. What do they mean? What is organic to someone? Because when you think organic, it should be something that sounds alive or that is kind of like, I don't know, like moving, breathing. So what is it really? And in my opinion, if I would answer that with a technical or musical terms, so we can understand what they want, what is actually going on, it's always stuff that is automated, no matter how. If one element moves into another, if there is like reverb coming up again and swelling up and descending again, all this kind of stuff that is creating these atmospheres, these evolving atmospheres. So it's less like thinking sound design wise that it's organic sound, you know, that somebody is, you know, diving their hands into 10 kilos of jelly or something, and you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so more sounds. Bode Cascades. This is an arpeggio patch. You can see that little arp symbol here. So let's play an arpeggio here. Besides that, don't be confused if I just hold down here a C, for example. You can see that lots of other Cs are triggered, so it's not me playing a full arpeggio or an ostinato or something. So this is handled by the Aspire engine. Let's check out some more sounds here. Cosmic Strikes. So let's quickly go through the entire directory here. So you have an All Stars folder where you got all kinds of nice sounds. You also have Core Mallets where you find, you know, basic sounds, basic marimba here. Okay, so you can create your own stuff with all the engine possibilities down here that we will take a look a little bit later on. And then we also have extended sound. So let's just play, let's play breathing waves here for a second. Very beautiful. We also have rhythmic stuff here, so let's play Far Away Hammers. And you can already see that something is going up in that triangle here. We will get to that a little bit later. Let's play another sound here. Let's play Crystal Shore. Let's make that evil Crystal Shore. And last but not least, we have Rhythmic Melodic. So let's check the first sound here, 3 Sides of Zen. So let's see how this sounds. Just in case this question is coming up, but I can take any mallet library and I can sit down for like hours or days or weeks and create my own custom atmosphere, evolving organic sounds. Cool. Okay, so let's take a look at the engine here. It's pretty deep, it's pretty complex. So let's just scratch the surface a little bit and let me show you what is going on here. So the first thing that jumps to your mind is that triangle up here. And if you just take your hand and just play, for example, like a simple E, you can already hear, if I move this around, you can instantly change the sound or do a mixture of all of these. So this is pretty helpful if you just on the fly want to create a different sound, or as I mentioned before, create some kind of like an organic pattern. But of course it wouldn't be Heavyocity if it wouldn't go any deeper. So you can see that there is an automate area here, and you can hit a play. It's something like looks like a play button and a record button. And if you just play back, you don't see that right now, but the tempo right now in Studio One here is 120. So if I just hit record, and I just play a note and move this around, you can see down there that you can see 4 quarter notes, 4th notes. And then you see that it's basically playing back a full bar. So if I hit like a full chord here, for example, and of course you can stop it again by hitting the play button again. So I mean, you can do the math. It's pretty simple actually. You can come up by grabbing any of these presets here and just go deeper and change all of these things here. So if you just, in case you want to change something, you can hop into this, and you can also see that you change the volume, you can check the panning, change the panning, the attack, release, and so on, the tone. And even if you go if you click this little thing here, you can have a menu on what to choose from. It probably goes way deeper, so you can define for all of these areas here, you can define something, how the sound changes and behaves, and tweak it. So pretty complex, as I said before. So let's quickly come up with something here. I will change this to, let's say, grained sound. Then we change this one, move this over to, let's say, clouds. Beautiful. And the third one we change to, let's say, what is this? I didn't read the menu. Oh, it says over here, marimba played softly. Let's use this one. This sounds pretty beautiful. So let's close these here. And so this is our newly created sound. Let's also record something. So I hit the record button here, move this around. Let's go from here to here to here and back to the middle. And now let's start this over and see what happens. So, I mean, cool. This is almost the basic soundtrack for some kind of like a science documentary. Okay, so let's hop over to the Modulate tab here. And what I'm doing is stopping this right now. And I don't have any controller currently attached here besides my little MIDI keyboard here. So I learned the X and the Y pad to the mod wheel. So it you know, doesn't really do a lot. But you can get the idea because you can say, for example, you put a rhythm to the LFO and you just apply the rate and the amount, and then you can do something like this. This should already give you an idea here. So let's lower the amount here and raise this one here. So I can move it around here. So as far as I understand, pretty much to the source that you can apply here, you can also modulate this field here, so it gives you even more options. Okay, so let's hop over to the Arpeggio tab here, or the Arpeggiate tab, and I just loaded Angelic Vibes again, so let's play this again here. And now let's simply turn on the arpeggiator. So I'm just holding notes. So you can see I'm already in complete composition mode again here. Okay, so let's hop over to the Echoes tab here, and I've loaded the patch piece pattern, so let's see what's going on here. So what you can basically do here, see it as some kind of like a sophisticated delay engine. So I can, you know, add echoes, which basically means like I add more steps, or, you know, just listen to this. And I can also hit transpose. So we are currently an octave down. This is the patch default settings here, and we can add an octave, and we can also go up here and we can add an octave and a fifth. And also you can take away some of these echoes here to just give it a different sound. Change the amount. Let's hit this generate button here. Let's pick complexity 4. Oh, okay, here we go. So please note, I just hold down the C. I'm doing nothing else. And let's, with this, in this context, let's hop over to the effects tab here, and you can see lots of stuff that you can do. I'm not going through all of this because this would change, this would make the video explode. But you can just, you know, go over here and, for example, drag any of these effects over here to this tab. So you can do whatever you want and put these into these slots here. So let's go on here and let's say, for example, we just want to have a large ambient sound. And let's go over to the Convolve tab and let's pick another impulse response here. Echo hats. Let's add some ambience. So I have to be careful that I'm not forgetting that I'm recording a video right now, so I can get lost in that library. And yeah, so basically, I hope you got a good understanding of what Aspire is. And of course, you also have a settings tab here where you can adjust the velocity curve, stereo image, and so on. And yeah, so that's my impression of Aspire. It's pretty amazing. I already, I didn't mention actually that it's $99 intro price, so it's basically a steal. What always the most important thing for me is how motivating or how inspiring something is, you know? So with these things, of course, $99 is money, but if I think about how this thing inspires me to write music and to come up with a new sound on maybe like a track I'm currently working on, this is just worth all the money. You know, this is just gold. So I really appreciate libraries, and I had no doubt that, you know, that Heavyocity will kill it again with this library. So just in case you have any questions, you have any comments, please feel free to leave to use the comment section below. Thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to check out Aspire, I left the link also down in the video description. Also, don't forget my little freebie package. And as always, thank you so much for checking out this video, and see you on my next one. Bye.